All right, guys, I have to share this with you. I post so much content on my Patreon, it's hard for me to do a video for everything I post, but I feel I need to share this because Man United are a huge club. They have a huge fan base, and I want to bring them down. So look at this photo here. This is Martial, and honestly, I don't know who that is. Maybe it's Sancho, I don't know. Whoever it is, it's a deceiver. So 55 shots, 0 goals. Man United in their last 2 games. So they got beat by West Ham in the League Cup, the game that I predicted they would lose. And then they just got beat by Villa at home. Both these games, guys, at home, at Old Trafford. And they couldn't score a goal against West Ham or Villa. I'm going to tell you why they scored 0 goals in 55 shots right now. And again, if you've been watching my videos, I've been talking about 55 for over a year in connection with Satan. So the Red Devils have lost 1-0 like 10 in their last 2 games despite taking 55 shots. 55, guys, is the 10th triangular number and the 10th Fibonacci number. All right, like 1-0. They've lost the last 2 games 1-0 despite taking 55 shots. Can't make this stuff up. So they lost 1-0 on September the 22nd against West Ham in a big shock. And then they lost on Saturday against Villa in another big shock. And let's not forget Sir Alex Ferguson's last ever game coaching United. The score finished 5-5 with 10 total goals. This has to wake people up. 5-5 against West Brom in Fergie's last ever game coaching the Red Devils. And Satan gets you 55 and 10, guys. It's the Red Devils, satanic rituals every single day in sports. Every single day. And also the game against Villa was played on 55 date numerology, guys. It was played on September the 25th, 2021 on 55 date numerology. 55 shots, no goals in 2 games. Lost 1-0 in both of those games. Of course they did. Satanic. It's why gambling's so difficult for most people. Because they're not aware of this knowledge. Most people would have thought, well, United got beat midweek at home. There's no way they're going to lose again at home against an average team. And they lost. Guys, 55 shots in 2 games. These are elite professional footballers. Man United is supposedly one of the best teams in the world. They've got Ronaldo, they've got Bruno, Martial, Sancho. These players are supposedly world class. And 55 shots and no goals. I don't know how they're doing it, guys, but the outcomes of these games, they're predetermined. We have to discuss, don't we? We have to discuss Bruno Fernandes's miss. Because that was an absolute disgrace. An absolute disgrace. Look, so many posts. So many posts. Here it is. Bruno's scripted penalty miss. You need to watch this video. Okay? The commentator said right before he took it that it was 93% from the spot. And he missed this pen in the 93rd minute. And Saturn equals 93. Saturn is connected to Saturday. The game was on a Saturday. And if you watch the penalty, guys, it's an absolute disgrace. People have to question this. This guy, again, is supposedly one of the best midfielders in the world. He's 12 yards out. He can ping a 90-yard pass to people's feet consistently. And smashing worldies. And then he skies it like a ridiculous miss. It shouldn't be happening at this level. It really shouldn't. But he deliberately missed. Of course, 5 minutes of extra time. But if you watch it, straight after he put his hands on his Masonic hips, which is a Masonic pose, and then the camera, of course, turned to Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, who's a Mason, and his arms were crossed, which I always discuss when they reveal the lineups of these teams and coaches. Notice they always have the arms folded. Look at the Skull and Bones logo. Check it out. And he also had his left foot forward, which is a Masonic pose. I've studied all of this. I've seen the images. You can do it yourself if you're willing to put in the work. And these players and coaches, they don't care about winning or losing. The fans do. But these players care about following orders and fulfilling rituals and taking our energy. Bruno didn't care that he missed. And in my opinion, him missing is probably going to lead to Ronaldo being the new penalty taker. And remember I said Bruno wears number 18 and Ronaldo wears number 7, like 187. That huge number connected with the Society of Jesus. 187. Bruno wears 18, Ronaldo 7. I'm pretty sure Ronaldo will be on penalty duties now. I'm pretty sure of it. But check it out. Absolutely disgraceful miss. This guy's a goblin, I'm telling you. He's a goblin. Bruno Fernandes. And did you see here today? 95th minute. How many more last minute winners or equalizers do we need now to see how rigged these games are? 95th minute. Can't score a goal in 94 minutes, but we'll score in the 95th. Pretty much the last kick of the game. And they tell you. So here, the Palace keeper is in no man's land as Mopé looks up and lifts his finish over the goalkeeper and into the net to the delight of Potter and the travelling fans. Professional goalkeeper in the Premier League. And making errors like that. Palace are punished in the cruelest fashion, and this contest has delivered a dramatic finale. How many of them do we need? Palace just needed to see out the final few moments from their own free kick. The defence went missing. Of course it went missing. To allow the ritual to be fulfilled. Look at all these teams here on 13 points. 13. After 6 games. You got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. 5 of them on 13 points after 6 games. 13th, the 6th prime. It's just a disgrace. It's a disgrace. I still like United to win the league. I really do. I was hearing people say, oh, United, they're done now, they're done. Fickle football fans. They're 1 point off the top. 1 point off the top. See Liverpool's 3-3. What a joke. How many 3-3s do we need? 3-3 on a Sunday, wasn't it? Told you get a lot of 3-3s on Sundays. Because Sunday gets you 33. So, what a joke. This morning, I had the White Sox to beat the Tigers. They did. I'm not going to go through the whole code. But finished 8-7. And the White Sox saving pitcher, he got his 37th save of his career. 37 was a big part of my code. It was Chicago's 157th game of the season. 157 is the 37th prime. Gets his 37th save of his career. And the White Sox became 12-12 for the month with a win. And 37's the 12th prime. And for the 37s, Chicago gets you 37. And let me just show you this. See how Chicago in the 4th inning got 6 runs? Like 46. Chicago gets you 46. But Chicago gets you 37, as does Detroit. And Chicago's closing pitcher gets his 37th save of his career. I'm sure a lot of people were panicking who got on the White Sox. I wasn't. As soon as I heard the commentator say that, if I didn't hear the commentator say it, I would have been panicking. But when I heard that, I was like, this is a done deal. Chicago got their 89th win of the season. And who got their first run of the game? It was number 24. And 89 is the 24th prime. So there you have it, guys. Just more information to show you how rigged it all is. And again, whether these players, coaches know it or not, I think the top ones do. Whether they know it or not, it's so obvious now that the outcomes are predetermined. That Palace-Brighton game was supposed to finish 1-1. Okay? United losing to Villa, it was supposed to be 1-0 to Villa. This game ending 8-7, it's the way it was going down. And the whole thing about flipping scripts, I don't think they do it at all, in my opinion. I used to. I don't think they flip the scripts because, 80% of the money's on this team. I don't believe they do that. At all. Whatever the ritual is, it's going to play out. So, there you have it. Absolute joke. If you haven't watched my Packers versus 49ers decode, then please watch it, especially if you're interested in the NFL. That game went to the last 37 seconds, didn't it? Interestingly. Aaron Rodgers got the ball with 37 seconds left on the clock and he wears the number 12 jersey and they win the game in the last couple of seconds. Just a joke. An absolute joke. And I'll leave you with this. So the Tigers got their 81st loss of the season. And when did they get it? 81 days before Pope Francis's upcoming birthday.